All right. Hello. This is Samir, a Moraxa engineer. And what I'm going to show is how to move data between S3 and Snowflake and how to do it in real time using change data capture. So, what we have here are some sample records denoting user activity for a company's platform, right? They want to track, when users are logging in, email addresses, and user IDs. And let's assume that these files are being uploaded to S3 programmatically, right? So essentially, what happens here is we have a bucket, right, that contains some data. And then what I'll do is I actually have a Turbine app written that reads from this resource that's set up. So the source resource here is the S3 one. If I did a Moraxa resources ls, and I can see that I've also set up my destination Snowflake resource. There's information on how to set up both of these in our docs. So from here, what we can do is we set up the destination resource as the Snowflake one, and then I write to a table called the user activity demo. So I've already deployed this app. It is up and running using the Moraxa apps deploy command, and there's some information on how to do that. But if I say Moraxa apps ls, we can see that the Snowflake app is up and running at the moment. And we already have the demo CDC and demo CDC2 files in here. And if I go to Snowflake, if I go ahead and hit that user activity demo table that was created when this first ran, we can see here that we have both the demo CDC file and the demo CDC2 file uploaded. It's using some JSON parsing to create them as variants so that you can actually use Snowflake's flavor of querying JSON information in here. So I actually have some stuff to help us out with that. So what I can do here is go in here and paste this. This is actually user activity demo that we want to query. And this is like just making that look a little more pretty, right? Here we have the S3 file path, and then we have the ID of the record, right? And then we have the user activity JSON, which once again is a variant that you can actually query. So I have another file here called demo CDC3 that contains user9. Actually, I will update this. So user9 at example.com with the ID of 9 and user ID of 9, right? So let's go ahead and update this S3 bucket to actually add this file. Don't know if that means it's saving, but here we go. That looks good. So I'm going to upload this demo CDC3 file, and we can see that is uploaded. So now that S3 bucket contains this file, and if I go to Snowflake, but yeah, now we can see that the demo CDC3 file path is now shown, and then the ID is 9, and we can see that this contains the record that is coming straight from this file. So this shows that this is indeed showing changes that's happening to the bucket. This would work regardless of whether you had files or folders containing files, because we would just simply put that inside of this S3 file path. And then it actually we can see changes beyond that. Since this is powered by Conduit, which is our open source library around being able to replace Kafka Connect, we can actually capture more changes than just creating files. We can capture changes such as updating and deleting. There's a bit more details on that in our public repo, but that's basically it. Moving data between S3 and Snowflake. Take care.